Hey guys, it's Conf Hollywood Studios here, and today we're going to be talking about Jersey Devil Coaster. What a surprise. I know a lot of my content has been focused on Jersey Devil lately, but coming this weekend there will be a lot of Ohio content and some Pennsylvania content, so definitely stay tuned for that. But with Jersey Devil, in this video, we are going to be talking about if Jersey Devil will become the best ride at Great Adventure. Now, when I say best ride, that does include flat rides and coasters, but because I'm a coaster enthusiast, I value coasters over flat rides, so as good as rides like Justice League, Wonder Woman, Zumanjaro are, they just don't compare to coasters for me personally. So, first we gotta take a look at Great Adventure's top 5, at least in my opinion, to determine if Jersey Devil will crack that top 5. My top 5 at Great Adventure include Batman, Bizarro, Nitro, Kingda Ka, and El Toro. Jersey Devil will very easily crack this top 5. And I can say this from experience because I have ridden Wonder Woman Golden Lasso Coaster, which is another RMC Raptor. This was the first version of the RMC Raptor, and that thing is just insane. There's no other words to describe it. And I think I can use my experiences on Wonder Woman to kind of base my experiences on Jersey Devil, and it'll definitely draw a really good comparison point. So, Jersey Devil will definitely be better than Batman for me personally, and I can definitely say it'll be better than Bizarro too. Even though Bizarro is my personal favorite, being I'm floorless, I think it's pretty safe to say that an RMC Raptor on the scale of Jersey Devil will beat Bizarro. Next we move on to Jersey Devil's neighbor, Nitro. And what's really interesting about this is the fact that Nitro is a full 100 feet taller. You can really see the size difference when you're looking from a ride like Zumanjaro, the Skyway, or the Sky Screamer. You can really see how tiny Jersey Devil is compared to Nitro. But don't let the size fool you. I think Jersey Devil will definitely be a more aggressive, more intense ride. Nitro, on the other hand, is a really good B&M hyper, and it focuses on more graceful elements like floater airtime, and it does have a really powerful helix. But most people see Nitro for being a fairly graceful ride that's not too aggressive. So, personally, I prefer aggressive rides, so I will definitely prefer Jersey Devil over Nitro. If you don't like aggressive rides, I'm assuming you don't like the two coasters above Nitro that I have, and you most likely won't be the hugest fan of Jersey Devil either. But after Nitro, I have Kingda Ka. Yes, I do slightly prefer Kingda Ka to Nitro. It's really close though. Kingda Ka, as of right now, in my opinion, in terms of positive G-forces, is the most intense coaster in the park. The entrance into that top hat is just so powerful, I gray out every time. And Jersey Devil definitely will rival it in intensity. You see some of these really tight maneuvers that Jersey Devil takes, like the turnaround at the back, kind of by the Raven turn, and the turnaround right front, which I call the Rose Bowl. I know it's really not the right name for it, it's the Crow's Nest, but Jersey Devil is going to have some really tight, intense maneuvers, and because of how much longer of a ride it is than Kingda Ka, I think it'll be better. While Kingda Ka does provide an insane rush of adrenaline with that launch, the top hat, it is really short. Jersey Devil, on the other hand, at least for an RMC Raptor, it's like double the length of an RMC Raptor. Where Wonder Woman Golden Lasso Coaster would be ending, Jersey Devil's hitting its mid-course brakes. So Jersey Devil is substantially longer than a lot of other rides, and yeah, I do think it will beat Kingda Ka. Now, the grand finale. Will it beat El Toro? In my opinion, and many others' opinions, the king of Great Adventure. No, I don't think it'll beat El Toro. However, I can see why some people might think it'll beat El Toro. El Toro is one of the most insane coasters on Earth. It has some of the most powerful airtime moments in the world, but it doesn't have many. You have the drop, the first two camelbacks, and the rolling thunder hill. There are some floater hills in between, like the drop off the turnaround in the back row, those two like floater pops on the way over to the rolling thunder hill, and that off-axis hill after the helix towards the end of the ride. But it doesn't have very many airtime moments, where Jersey Devil has the drop. The Raven turn might even give some airtime. That massive camelback, the hang time you're going to get on the 0G stall, the drop off the Crow's Nest, in addition to the exit of the 0G roll, both entrance and exit into the mid-course brake run, and the airtime hills at the end of the ride. Will Jersey Devil's airtime be as powerful as El Toro? Some moments, yeah. Other moments, probably not. And personally, I do think El Toro will reign supreme for the fact that it is massive, it has a ton of speed, it is ridiculously intense, and rivals Lightning Rod for my favorite coaster I've ever ridden. Jersey Devil, I don't really know if it will beat the OG Raptors, which is Wonder Woman, Golden Lasso Coaster, and Railblazer. I know it's a bit of a bold statement, but judging off the testing footage, and I know I've been one that's been saying that Jersey Devil is not sluggish, that it's moving just fine, it still is slower than the original Raptors. You see footage of the original Raptors, and it looks unbelievable how fast they run. And if you think it looks fast just from watching it, you need to ride it. It is insane how fast it moves. And Jersey Devil doesn't look to have the same level of insanity of the Raptors that are already built. Because Wonder Woman, I can judge this from experience, when I was there both days at Fiesta, Texas, had no line. And it's not like the park was dead. Iron Rattler had a 45-minute wait, and Wonder Woman was a walk-on. And I think that's because it's too intense for the general public. Jersey Devil won't be as intense, and it'll be better suited for the general public. So yes, expect longer lines on Jersey Devil. But I do see how some of the public will like Jersey Devil better. Some people like to think that El Toro's too extreme or too rough. I don't really get those people at all, but El Toro and Jersey Devil are really good 1-2 punches at the park. They are fairly similar, but Jersey Devil has some very different forces, like hang time, that El Toro does not have at all. So that will do it for this video. I do believe that Jersey Devil will be the second best ride at Great Adventure, behind El Toro. If you guys agree or disagree, let me know in the comments. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Upwards of 90% of you guys watching the videos are not subscribed, so if you do enjoy, please do subscribe. I'd really, really appreciate it. Anyways, that's going to do it, and I'll see you guys next time.